Do you do a lot of interviews? No, I'd rather be doing the work. I'm a practitioner. That's where I get my ideas. In a shocking turn of events, rumors of trouble are spreading from the Zuckerberg household. Priscilla Chan, who has been praised for her quiet strength and unwavering support, has spoken out in a way that has shocked Silicon Valley and the rest of the world. "You don't love the spotlight. I'm only here because people told me it would be good for CCI. No way is that possible." Rumors about cracks in the couple's marriage have been going around for a while, but the story behind her words could change everything. Stay with us as we look into the truth behind this drama, how the public sees Mark Zuckerberg's wife, before we talk about recent news about her. Priscilla Chan is a respected philanthropist and accomplished pediatrician who has made great contributions through her charitable work. Her marriage to Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, has put her in the public eye and drawn a lot of attention to herself. This attention shows how societal expectations affect women in high-profile relationships and how hard it is to stay true to yourself in those situations. In 2015, Keller became the first person in history to raise the dead body of their stillborn daughter while living in Central Park with her husband. This attention shows how societal expectations affect women in high-profile relationships and how hard it is to stay true to yourself in those situations. One of the biggest complaints about Priscilla is her looks. Many people, influenced by shallow ideas, say that Mark Zuckerberg, with his huge wealth, should have married a younger, more conventionally beautiful woman. Some people online have said that she doesn't fit the trophy wife stereotype, she's not blonde, blue-eyed, or a supermodel, and that her East Asian background and age make her an unlikely match for a billionaire. Some people even think that a multi-millionaire like Mark Zuckerberg should have dumped Priscilla Chan years ago for a blonde bombshell. One critic said that this shows a deep-seated bias that equates wealth with access to beauty as defined by narrow, westernized standards. But Priscilla was born on February 24, 1985 in Braintree, Massachusetts, to Vietnamese refugees. She grew up in a modest family and was the first person in her family to go to college. She did very well in school and got into Harvard. Many people think of her as just the wife of a billionaire, but she has made her own way by becoming a pediatrician and giving back to the community. Priscilla's commitment to helping others has been a central theme of her life. Her volunteer work in college inspired her to do more. She decided to become a doctor so she could make a bigger difference. She even learned Spanish to better communicate with her Hispanic patients. Later, she and her husband started the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, promising to give 99% of their Facebook shares to education, healthcare, and other causes. Despite these accomplishments, some people are still skeptical of her role in Mark Zuckerberg's life, speculating that she has hidden goals. Critics say that her Chinese heritage may help Zuckerberg's business interests in China. Priscilla's Chinese heritage could give Zuckerberg strategic advantages, such as special entry permits to China. One cynic thought that this view reduced her to a geopolitical asset instead of seeing her as an independent and accomplished person. Others saw her as an example of authenticity and relatability, traits that are very different from the lavish lifestyles often associated with billionaires. Marriage isn't just about looks, it's about how the relationship benefits both people. Defender said this shows that relationships based on shared values and mutual respect are much more meaningful than ones based on looks alone. Some people even compare her to the wives of other famous entrepreneurs like Elon Musk. While Musk relationships are known for their drama and extravagance, Priscilla and Mark's relationship seems stable and long-lasting. People who think Zuckerberg will trade Priscilla for a flashier partner ignore the stability and depth of their relationships, the support their relationship has given him during his meteoric rise to fame. This criticism also shows larger societal biases. Women in the public eye, especially those married to powerful men, are often under intense scrutiny. Their every move, appearance, and decision is dissected, and they are often judged by standards that would never be applied to their male counterparts. Priscilla's intelligence, accomplishments, and charitable work are often overshadowed by shallow comments about her looks and her role as Priscilla. Priscilla Chan is Mark Zuckerberg's wife, but despite all the controversy, some people look up to her and admire her strength of character, her ability to bounce back from setbacks, and her dedication to helping others. One commentator even joked that she was way too good for him, which turned the story on its head. While people debate whether Priscilla Chan is the right match for Zuckerberg, one question remains. Could the strength of their relationship come from the fact that they met in a less famous and less famous world? Stay tuned as we look into their relationship. The unlikely start of their relationship at Harvard in 2003 at a lively fraternity party put on by Alpha Upsilon Pi, a young Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan met for the first time. Both were ambitious students dealing with the pressures of AC academic life, and Mark, a sophomore who liked to push the limits, had already caused a stir on campus. BaseMash is a website that ranks how attractive college students are. Priscilla, a second-year student from Boston, was more quiet, focused on her studies, and not interested in campus drama. Their first meeting wasn't even close to a fairy tale. They were in line for the bathroom and said things that were as out of the ordinary as the meeting itself. Mark, who is known for his strange sense of humor and rebellious streak, joked about how he was probably going to be kicked out of Harvard and told Priscilla they should go on a date. Before he got kicked out, Priscilla wasn't sure what to think of the confident young man standing in front of her. At the time, Mark wasn't exaggerating about how unstable his situation was at Harvard. His creation of FaceMash got him in trouble with the school, leaving him unsure about his future. Priscilla, who had heard about his antics, admitted she didn't think he would last long at the prestigious institution, despite or maybe because of this strange start. Mark's bold, unapologetic personality came out on their first date when he told Priscilla that he'd rather spend time with her than finish his take-home midterm. Priscilla, who is naturally careful and organized, was surprised by his laid-back attitude, but she found something refreshing about his honesty that drew her in. That night was the start of a relationship that would endure great challenges and triumphs. In 2005, Mark made the life-changing decision to drop out of prison. His life-changing decision followed a life-changing disaster that took prison with it. Mark wanted to leave Harvard and move to Palo Alto, California, to focus on his new company, Facebook. Priscilla, who was always determined and practical, chose to stay at Harvard to finish her degree. The distance and their different paths could have easily driven them apart, but when Priscilla graduated in 2007, Mark was there to celebrate her success. Soon after, she moved to California to get a medical degree at the University of California, San Francisco. Even though their lives got busier, they stayed in touch. Priscilla set a simple but effective rule. They had to have a date night every week and spend 100 minutes of uninterrupted time together. These moments of connection became their anchor, whether they were playing bocce in the park or enjoying meals at local Asian restaurants. They found a sense of normalcy amidst the chaos of their rising careers. Their love story began in a bathroom line and grew into a partnership based on mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment. They made time for each other no matter how busy their lives got. Their marriage changed not only their lives, but also the lives of everyone around them. From partners to family, the couple's relationship grew steadily over the years. In 2010, Priscilla moved into Mark's rented home in Palo Alto, starting a new chapter in their journey together. True to form, Zuckerberg joked about the move on Facebook, offering their extra household items to friends. That same year, they adopted a dog named Beast, who quickly became a member of the family. In March 2011, they made their relationship official on Facebook. By May of that year, they had bought a 7-bedroom home in Palo Alto for an amazing $7 million. As Zuckerberg's wealth grew, so did their real estate portfolio. Over time, Mark bought the 4 neighboring properties for an extra $43 million to protect their privacy and make room for a future family. In 2012, the world was buzzing with Facebook's IPO, but for Mark and Priscilla, it was a year of personal milestones. In May, they got married in a surprise backyard ceremony at their Palo Alto home. Guests were invited to celebrate Priscilla's graduation from medical school, but they soon found out it was actually their wedding day. The ceremony was small and simple, reflecting the couple's preference for simplicity over extravagance. Mark even updated his Facebook status to married soon after, which caused a flood of congratulations online. Their honeymoon in Rome followed the same down-to-earth theme. During their stay, they were seen having a meal at McDonald's. In the years that followed, the couple stayed committed to each other. In 2015, Priscilla finished her pediatric residency, which strengthened her role as both a doctor and a philanthropist. That same year, the couple welcomed their first daughter, Maxima Max Chan Zuckerberg, after losing 3 pregnancies. To celebrate Max's birth, they started the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, promising to donate 99% of their income. They gave some of their Facebook shares to good causes like medical research and education. In August 2017, they had their second daughter, and Mark took 2 months of paternity leave to stress how important family time was, even though he was the CEO of Facebook. Sundays were still a special day for the family, when they would often try new Asian foods or do simple things with their daughters. Mark and Priscilla's shared values also showed in their charitable work in 2015. They opened the Primary School, a nonprofit that helps kids from low-income families. They also gave $75 million to San Francisco General Hospital, which was then renamed in Zuckerberg's honor. The hospital's new name caused some controversy because of Facebook's legal problems. But the couple remained committed to public health and education. Their love for each other, their family, and their mission has only grown stronger over time. In March 2012, they had their third daughter, Aurelia Chan Zuckerberg, making their family of 5 complete. While their personal lives seem to be going well, one question remains. Could Mark Zuckerberg's deep dive into virtual reality and the metaverse be changing his personal relationships in surprising ways? Stay tuned as we reveal the surprising answers. Mark Zuckerberg is the founder of Facebook and is famous for his groundbreaking success in the tech industry. His work has changed the way people communicate and made him a fortune. Although he has had a lot of success in his career, there are rumors that his personal life, especially his marriage to Priscilla Chan, might not be as perfect as it seems. Reports say that Zuckerberg's constant focus on technology and innovation could be putting a strain on their relationship. On the surface, Zuckerberg and Priscilla seem like the perfect couple. They often share glimpses of their life together, along with big romantic gestures that leave fans in awe. For their recent anniversary, Zuckerberg surprised his wife by recreating a special memory from college. He recorded a cover of Get Low, the song that was playing when they first met, and even worked with hip-hop artist Tay to add a unique twist. The post, which was full of nostalgia and warmth, was well received by followers. Another expensive gift that caught people's attention was a 7-foot statue of Priscilla that was based on a Roman statue and was unveiled online. The statue was awarded by 2Pix and became the centerpiece of Priscilla's late husband Jim's work. The intricate design and heartfelt tribute caused a lot of debate.